Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Fast Track to SC call. I am very excited to share this wonderful speaker with you this evening or this morning, afternoon. I love how many different countries we have on. I was just telling Charla from Ireland how you can guarantee we're going to have someone in Australia in the car, like ready and fresh faced at 6 a.m. So we're on the lookout for who that's going to be. Tonight's call is the wonderful Charla Robinson. She's actually from Belfast. I love the Irish accent too, so I kind of forgot that you had an Irish accent. So this is really exciting. She joined the business actually only in March this year, so she is like fresh, guys, fresh. And she's a single mom with 3 kids. Her kids are 11, 7 going on 8 and 2. We've just been discussing how mad they are. So we wanted to really talk on this call about super mama stardom, because we see so many amazing women rise to stardom in this success with this business, and it's really amazing, I think, every now and then to get someone that's really rocked it with the business. So obviously she's fast tracked to SC, so she's going to share that story. Also, really big news, she actually used to work 16 hours a week in a sunbed shop, but she actually just handed a notice in. So very exciting, and just making the dream even that more real. So she's actually going to become a full-time juice clusser from the 12th of October, which is like amazing. I'm so excited for you. That's super awesome. And she lives in Belfast. So I'm going to let you take it away. I'm going to let you share your journey, how you got into it, what it was for you, why you said yes. And just really kind of what your vision is too. Like, I think we could guess, but what your vision too would be really, really great. And then we'll do questions at the end, but people will probably guess as we go along.
Yep. No
cool.
problem.
Awesome. Right. Thanks so much for coming on.
No problem. Is that me?
I'm going to mute, let you take it away.
Right, no problem. Well, I started in March. I have a friend who had joined onto the business. She's my nail technician as well. She's actually one of my best friends, so I've known her for years. I had gone to get my nails done and ended up joining Juice Plus. I had been in a really, really bad place whenever I had joined it, and I had came to the thing that mindset needed to be changed. Absolutely. I mean, to be fair, I was having suicidal thoughts most days, fighting back and forward in my own head. It was just not a really, really good place to be in. So this was absolutely amazing for me health-wise. That's why I had jumped on. I knew that I had to get myself and my mind into a better state simply for my kids. You know, I have 3 children, as you've said. I'm on my own with them, and they rely on me. So when I joined up, I really didn't think it was going to go the way it did. I probably joined up expecting to earn maybe about £200 a month extra. Well, hoping to earn about £200 a month extra. Jumped on and sort of I realised really, really quickly how quick you could take it. You know, what you could do with it. Like you've said, I work in a sunbed shop. I'm not academic or nothing. I don't have all these degrees, and I'm just not that I'm not smart, but I'm just not educated, you know, to go and get a good paying job. So when this came up and I've sort of gone with it, I just find it, I seriously, I still can't put it into words how amazing I find it. Like, normal people can come into this, just anybody normal can come into this and be at the top of the business. If you push and push yourself, you know, you can just go for it. So, like I say, I joined in March, quickly went to DD, and then flew to SDD. I think it was within about 21 days. Absolutely loved it. Just get a buzz off it. My whole mindset had changed. My health has completely done a 180. Do you know what I mean? I was in a really bad place. So now I'm up every morning at 6 o'clock. I'm up an hour before my kids. I get what needs done before they get up. Now my kids, my boys, both of them play football. So we have training 4 nights a week, running the football. The baby, she started ballet lessons. So we've got ballet as well. You know, I'm constantly on my feet. So with the products just keep me going, and I love them. So it's so easy for me to sort of promote it. My why would be my kids. The area that I live in is it's run down with drugs and stuff, and that's being honest. It's not a place that I want my kids to grow up. You know, I have miscarried 4 babies, so I had a big fight in my hands to get my kids. So I'm not the type of person that's just going to sit down and let them go to the dogs, basically, you know, so it's up to me to get us out of here. That would be my why. The business, what it's done for me, and not even money-wise, it's like confidence-wise. Now, I'm nervous on this tonight because I would usually be the quieter one. You know, there's girls on our team that are more outgoing and stuff. I'm usually the cheerleader at the back, you know, and this is all new to me, but I know it's a growing process. Everything has to come with it, you know. I'm trying to think. My mind's just going blank. I've wrote down pointers.
Hey, Charlie, this is Lauren.
Hi.
Hi. I want to first of all just thank you for being on today's Zoom. It really means a lot to us. And just want to just say already how inspired, you know, through your story, just a little bit that you've shared. You know, I mean, like, you have a lot of obstacles that have come along. You know, it seems like just one from where, no?
Yeah, definitely. But you know what? Everybody's going to have that. Every single one of us has obstacles in their life. You know, I'm no different to anybody else. Some of the girls on my team, I mean, my upline herself has 5 kids, and one of her is severely disabled. You know, and Jennifer is just completely killing it. She just proves. We have another girl that's just joined our team, and she's got 7 kids, and she went DD in 48 hours. You know.
So let me ask you the difference. What do you think the difference is? Like, I mean, I can tell, like, with you, you know, that you just have this unshakable belief. I mean, I can feel it just through the Zoom line. And what, you know, a lot of the people that are on right now are, you know, just getting started in the business, or they've been maybe like at SC for a while. I mean, I just listening to you, what I feel is, just without knowing you super well, is that you've just got this decision, like, I'm going for this, and I don't care. What advice would you give everybody right now about that? You know,
you have got an opportunity. I mean, this opportunity to me, I'm never going to get this again. You know, this is my once in a lifetime. I'm sort of, like I said, I'm not educated. I don't have college degrees and the rest of it to be able to earn the type of money that I could maybe earn in this. But it's not even about all the money. It's about the growth. It's about my confidence. It's about the friends that I've made. I mean, our whole team, our team's like second to none. Everybody is just so amazing. Everybody's close together. So it's really, really easy to get your confidence and to grow, you know. I've no doubt in my mind I'm going to be PMD, and it'll be within the next year and a half. You know, I have that in my head, and that's just.
So for those people that don't have the confidence, you know, Charlie, you can tell that for you, it's just like it's a non-negotiable not to have the confidence, right? Like you said, you're in an area that it's maybe a little negative. Like you said, it's in this area. You've got a big driver. I know that it's hard for you because you can't, sometimes it's like, I don't get it. Like, why don't people get it? Like, so for you, for people that go, oh my gosh, I'm nervous about sharing it. I don't know how to talk about the products. I know the products work. I'm nervous to share about the business. I mean, how do I get out there? I mean, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but what I love about you is you've got this kind of, and I know this is being recorded, but I'm just going to be a little politically incorrect here. You've got a little bit of, and I think it's one of those things that it's what it takes to be a leader is you've got that I don't give a shit what you think about attitude, what people think about you. So what would you say to people and why that's so important, knowing that our company is so solid, knowing our product's so solid, knowing the research is so solid? What would be the top 3 things that you would say to people, like, look, you guys, here's why we need to do this. Why that this is like, you know?
Well, I mean, any of the guards that's coming up, my team's grown really, really fast. I mean, I actually went SSC last month. So any of the guards that come on, the way I look at it is, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, which I have already said. We have got a company behind us that is completely, I mean, even the what do you call them? The freaking scientific things and stuff I can't even remember. Sorry. You're saying about the confidence. I am a nervous wreck, and that's being totally honest with you coming on this call. All the studies are backing it. You've got absolutely everything here to back you. Anybody else that says anything for it, that's on them. They're losing out, not you. Just keep running with it. Just remember your why. Just put your why into your head. Remember why you're doing it. Just run with it.
So what would you say the top three, so I'm just going to keep going back. I hope you don't mind me interviewing you with regards to this, because I think what I see, you've made a decision. There was made a decision. You're going there and you're taking, your people with you. Like it's not, and then you also look at this as if we have a huge opportunity, and opportunities, don't last forever all the time, right? So like, I think that what you see is it feels a little bit like, that this is a timeline, so you got to go for it right now, right? Yeah. Is that what you would say? Like, what would you say for those people that might see, well, I'll do it now a little bit, or maybe I'll do it in a little bit later? What would you say?
If you're going to take it, if you want to do something with this, do it now. There's no point. I'm in the business, 5 months, and I've gone SSC because I don't want to be sitting. See, to be honest, if I was doing it slowly, I don't think I would stick at it, and that's just being honest. You've got this in front of you. Why would you not want to try and go to the top? Why would you not want to be PMD? See, the guards that are sitting at PMD in the UK, they started off the exact same as us. Every single one of us has it in us. If you just push yourself and you just fight for it, you will get it. You've got an unbelievable product behind you. You've got everything there for you. It's not like you're having to go out and you're having to design something. Everything's there for you. So
what are the top three activities that have moved you from a dealer, which as you know, PMDs and everybody, we all start at the same place, right? We got to get in line and stay in line. So what would you say the top three activities are? Because there's a lot of people that are at SC right now. What would you say that step is to go, top three activities to go from SC to SSC with regards to your business, your winning formula? Top three activities that you must do on a consistent basis.
Your posts and your Facebook page, obviously, you talk to everybody daily, you keep in contact with all your customers. Keeping your customers happy is one of your main things. If you've got happy customers, they're going to tell other people about you. They're going to think that they're going to come back to you. They're going to stay with you. They're not going to go somewhere else. The second thing I would say is with your team. I work very, very close to my team. I would meet my girls quite often, maybe for coffee on a Zoom. I'm like their cheerleader, and that's being honest. I see everything in them. I can see them at the top. Very, very hands-on. If anybody needs me, even though I have 3 kids, a lot of the girls on my team also have children, so we would meet and play CAFs, things like that, See, so long as I get a buzz from helping them. I get a buzz from knowing that they are going to succeed in this and that this is going to make a better life for them, because, to be honest, most of the girls on my team are just like me. They're not going to have another chance. So if it means me getting up at 6 o'clock every morning and sending them a voice clip, which I do, I voice clip my girls every single morning and get them motivated and keep them on, because we all come against things in daily life. Every single one of us is going to hit a wall at some stage. But if somebody's behind you and somebody's pushing you and telling you how good you are and how good you can be, there's nothing to stop you. And there's nothing like women empowering women. And I know we have men on our team, but see the girls that I'm surrounded by. There's only one way, and it's the only way's up. It really is.
What I can really see, and I hope that I'd love to get some feedback from you guys, but what you can see is her conviction. Her conviction oozes out of her, and her team knows that they can count on her. They know that she's going to show up. She's got a hunger in her belly, right? Yeah. She has a vision. The first thing I talked about, lots of times we without that vision, we perish, but you've got that vision in you, and she's got that hunger. And she also sees that this is everybody's way out. So for a lot of people are really looking for a way out. They're looking for that new way, to really be able to say yes to their life. So I'd love to get some of your feedback so for you, what do you see over the next 3 months before Barcelona? What do you see for you before?
I'm going for Q. I'm going for Q. Most definitely. So I will be on the stage in Barcelona QNMD.
And so you guys can hear that certainty again in her voice. Like I want you guys just to hear that certainty in her voice. Does anybody, I love this. This is so great. Does anybody have any questions for her or anything that you want to share? Any last minute nuggets? We've got about 8 minutes. Any last minute nuggets you really want people to get? Like, I appreciate you taking the time for people who aren't even part of your organization, you know, that's what this company is about, right?
We have bars in England that I've never met that will give us, do you know, they're there for us too. That's the whole point of it. I mean, women grow human beings. We are made of steel, and that's being honest. Do you know, I've had a life where maybe I should be lying in the gutter, but I'm not. I'm not, you know, and I'm dragging everybody up. Not dragging, I'm just bringing everybody up behind me. Any of my guards, I have guards that's on my team that maybe don't have kids and they don't feel as confident in some of the things. I mean, I'm not a really confident speaker. Usually this is the first time I've done anything like this, you know, and to be fair, I was nervous all day long. But I'm watching guards in front of me grow. I'm watching them change. I'm watching them become absolutely amazing human beings, you know, and I get a buzz out of that. Like, I'm getting goosebumps now because I know that I'm helping them. I'm helping change their life. So that's enough for me. And when you feel like that, when you have that passion for you and you feel like that, and you're surrounded by that every day, there's nothing that you can't do. There's really not.
So I want you guys to think about, like, look at Charlie, right? Charlie. It's my favorite name, just so you know. Charlie's my favorite name. And when I see you in Barcelona, I'll tell you why. But, you know, if you think about her, she's got so much conviction. It's like this confidence oozes out of her because she's got so much passion. So I would say the call to action really after this SC call is, what do you need to do so that you show up every day where people look and they go, whatever it is she's got, I want some of that. Because they're ultimately, in the end, they're buying you. So what's happened and why it's happening so quickly for her is that people are looking at her and they know, one, she's not going to give up. Two, they know that she sees a vision for not just herself, but a vision for them as well, right? She's got a game plan for not just herself, but for everybody else as well. And she's painted that vision for everybody. So, you know, the thing that I would share with you is, like, really, and I think Charlie would as well, is like, be careful to get caught up in the mechanics of things.
Yeah.
Be careful about that. Instead of just going out there and going, man, you need me more than I need you. Right? And going out there and, like, you know, you'd be freaking lucky. So it is, you know, some people go, oh my gosh, I feel a little like, oh my gosh, like I'm cocky about it. Good. You know, and get hungry and see this as an opportunity that doesn't last forever. Right?
Yeah.
That it's not, that's really what she sees too. She sees that if I don't, you know, if I don't go do this, somebody else is going to go do this. Right? And it might be, and so she feels this sense of urgency with herself. That urgency is a beautiful thing as well. Maybe you can talk a little bit for the end about urgency, you know, and just the urgency that you see of this.
Well, the way I mean, like I said, I joined in March. I'd never done anything like this before. I had never done network marketing. So this was all new to me. But the way I see it is, like you say, it's not going to last forever. I'm going to make what I can out of it now. Just keep pushing yourself for your goals. Every single time you hit one, just make another one, make another one, make another one. Don't ever stop. You are capable of doing absolutely anything. Don't do it slow. What's the point in doing it slow? Do you know, you're going to take your time. You're going to lose interest in it. See why you keep going and going and going and you keep pushing and pushing. You get a buzz out of it. You just keep, seriously, I can't even explain it. This is just how it makes me. I just can't. I've never felt anything like this. Never ever felt anything like this, not to be honest. I really, really haven't.
So she's made this really a number one priority in her head. I love what Eric Worre talks a lot about your primary and your secondary. Lots of times people go, I'm going to work my life around Juice Plus, right? Instead of, but you've made it your priority in your head that it's first as well, because she sees the vision of it as well, right? Yeah. So maybe you could share a little bit about that, because I know for me, Cheryl really helped me paint that vision. So, like, even though I was doing a job, like a job, I was still, she had painted the picture so big for me that I still made, you know, getting on those Monday calls, these trainings, this was the priority, right?
Yeah.
So the other stuff was secondary, not this was secondary. Does that make sense? So maybe you could share about that.
This has to be. I mean, I've worked in a sunbathe shop. I've done 16 hours. I've handed my notice in. I finish on the 12th of October because this is going to be my main job. Because if I'm doing this full time, I can help more people with that. I can help my girls go to the next level with it. Because a lot of them have kids and a lot of them don't have. As much as they try, one of my best friends is on my team and she has a beauty salon which she is running constant. You know, one of her girls is out of it. So you need to put this into you. It's not a second thing. Get yourself up early in the morning. Get yourself, may it be 5:30, 6 o'clock, an hour before your kids get up, get on Facebook, do what you need to do, upload. Then get up, you know, deal with your kids. That's what I do. I have time management, which I've had to really, really learn because I was feeling guilty at some stages. But just make it the priority. Just do it. Seriously, I don't even know what else to say. Just do it. This is your one. This is your one shot. Yeah.
Sorry, I have a question.
Yeah.
I love you. I think you're amazing. I have so much respect for you. When I saw you on Facebook, I knew we had to have you on the call, and I only saw like 3 things, and I was like, yeah, we need this girl on the call. And I'm so glad. Like, thank you so much for being just so honest and just sharing your journey with us. And Lauren is 100% right. We haven't had anyone on for a while, actually, in my opinion, that has had as much conviction as you. So this is refreshing. The question I have is, how do you find that balance with not wanting to babysit your team, but still being there for them in every way that you can? Because with me, like, I'm the same. I love to be there for everybody in my team, and I've really had to find ways to kind of pull back and not, not be at their beck and call all the time, because I realized at one point they idolized me. Some of them are on the call, so like they're going to hear me say this again. But I realized at one point they idolized me and that they didn't see themselves where I was. And I realized that was a mistake, and I didn't want them to ever think that of themselves, because I don't want to be on my own as an NMD. Do you know what I mean? I want them with me. So how did you find that fine line? Was that something you went through, or is it still something you're just trying to balance yourself? Because I've tried to detach myself in certain ways, but I'm still trying, obviously, to be fully there for them so that they could pick up the phone and talk to me at any time.
See, to be honest, I mean, the girls on my team all have amazing ideas as well. So I don't work as their upline. I work as their friend. And
nice. I feel the same.
Yeah, as their teammates. So, I mean, one of the girls, Emma, that's on my team, me and her have been sitting the past couple of days, constantly texting back and forward, brainwaving for, something that'll come together for all of us, which she will then use because she's building her team.
Yeah.
I've been lucky enough with my girls to have them. They're very independent. I've been really, really lucky in the girls that I've brought on. I haven't had to sort of mollycoddle them. They've been given it, and they've got the exact same passion as me, and they've just run with it. So nice. I haven't really came up against having to stay on top of people, but that's just me as a person. It's my personality just to be, I would hug anybody on the street, Yeah. It's just my personality. So I enjoy just getting up every day, keeping in touch with everybody. If they need you, they know where you are. But other than that, they're really independent and they're good workers. They all want it themselves.
Awesome.
They all want it themselves. They're just as bad as me. So we're all nuts here, to be honest. The whole team's the same.
I love it. That's really cool. And so how do you cope with, obviously, because I'm sure you have a team that isn't just in your local area. How do you, most of my team, like I don't really have a team in London at all. And they've come and kind of gone, like they don't live here anymore, or they're not really in the business. So how do you kind of like make sure that those connections are still happening? Like I have 4 or 5 girls in the north of England, which I set up a group on WhatsApp, and I was like, you guys have to spend more time together on focused business time, whether prospects come or not, doesn't matter. The point is you need to be together in that space, because all of them are in situations where they all need, like, it's not even just they want this business, they need it.
I think when everybody's together, you sort of, we're lucky enough that most of it, we've only really started here, and we are building rapidly. And we are really, really lucky in the sense of most of our team is all in the same sort of place. So we would meet up and have coffees and stuff Now, if that's not possible, I was in work last week and zoomed into one of the girls. He was in a coffee house and I was in work.
Nice.
You know, another girl had met up with her. We just, it's a friendship. It's beyond working with somebody. It's just turned into a complete friendship, and the whole team has the exact same buzz. Our full team has a WhatsApp group, and say from 6 o'clock in the morning, you've got people in and they're, hi, good morning, you know, everybody's in there buzzing, and it just keeps the whole momentum going. That's being honest. Get a group WhatsApp and just keep your momentum going.
Nice. Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much, Charla. You've really, really helped. You're definitely super great.
Thank you. So I hope.
Thank you, Charlie.
No,
we will see you in Barcelona.
Well, indeed.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me on.
Charla. No, thank you. This is an honor for us. We're super grateful to have you on. This is amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
See you soon.